Hello, so if you guys watched the first video, I'm trying to explain about the this question right here. What is a broadcast address? If you they provided the an IP address right here, and then a mask address which is 29, and then we can always convert it to a decimal number. 29 means it has 29 bits out of 30 possible 32, so that means it would have 255 and then 255, that's 16, and then 255, that would 24, and then if do it in binary it would be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and then that's the number that we have to figure it out. So we have 24 bits, and then out of 32, because there's like 8, 8, 8, and 8, so 32. So and then we have 24, so we need 5 more bits right here. So as you guys can see, like the first bit right here, it's a number 1, since it's binary, and the second one will be number 2, and then the third one will be number 4, and so on until 128. So since we have 29 and 24 right here, so we need 5 more bits, just right here, and then so yeah, you guys have to add like all these numbers. We just start from 128 and then 64, and then 32 and 16, 8, and then 4, and then 2 and 1. So that would be, let's see, so 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 is 248. So this is the mask address, so you can say it's either 29 or 255, 255, 255.248. So with that in mind, we know that this is the first. So this is the mask address. that means the mask address use all of the 4 spots right here. The first, second, third, and fourth spot. So we have to figure out what is the network address for this IP address. So let me put it right here. So since we have 29, so we have 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we have 3 more. So that's the binary number. So since we know we have 5 bits over here, and then we have the decimal 64, so we have to use the AND method, which is we have to put this number and then 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3, and then AND this number with 64. So we know 64 is easy. So the first number is 128, the second one is 64. So that means we have 0 1 and then 0 0 4 1 2 3 4, and then we do the AND method, and then if we see 1 and 1, we have to put 1 underneath. So 1 and 0 it means 0, and then 1 and 1 means 1, and then there's another 0 0 0 0 0 0. So the network address would be 10, 195, 55, and 64. So this is actually the network address. And then we need to find like the next possible, because if you guys see right here, we have 5 bits for the last number right here. So the increment would be the last number 1 over here, and it's on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th place right here would be 64, and then the possible how many host address that this network can have, and we can do it as in previous video. It will be 2 to the power of the number of zeros, which is 3, and then minus 2, which is 6. So the possible amount of host address that one subnet can have is 6 hosts. With that in mind, with 10, 195, and 55, and 64 as the network address, and then the first possible host address would be 65, and we can only have 6 hosts. So if you count 6 starting from 65, it would be 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 70. So the last possible host address would be 10, 195, 55, and 70. But don't forget, in a subnet address, there would be at least one network address, which is this one, and then 6 host address, which is from 65 to 70, and the last one would be the next one would be the broadcast address, which is 71. So I think that's it. Thank you.